The 30s was the year of the Great Depression. It was also a year that Hitler became chancellor in Germany, created the Nazi Party to make the life of the Jews harder. The cheeseburger was also invented, so was the air conditioning. The Spanish Civil War also began, the same with Japan invading China. World War II began in 1939 after Germany invaded Poland. Al Capone was imprisoned because of tax frauds. Scientists also split the atom. These events were some of the most important ones, but we're going to focus on cinema and the golden age of Hollywood.
The 1930s was a decade of political and economic problems. The Great Depression affected almost the entire world. It also marks the beginning of the golden age of Hollywood. Although most of the movies were in black and white, Greta Garbo, MGM film, Anna Christie, the first of Hollywood's dramatic prison dramas, a new subgenre, was produced by MGM, The Big House. John Wayne made his debut in his first major role in a western directed by Raoul Walsh, The Big Trail. Clark Gable and Joan Crawford starred together in the risque pre-code film Dance Fools Dance. The longest Hollywood talkie released up to that time was The Great Ziegfeld at 2 hours 59 minutes. Charlie Chan, played by Warner Oland, played the detective for the first time in Charlie Chan Carries On. Olympic swimming champion Johnny Weissmuller made his screen debut as the vine swinging ape man in Tarzan the Ape Man. The first appearance of the cartoon character Popeye was in the Betty Boop cartoon from Paramount and Max Fleischer, Popeye the Sailor. In 1934, Walt Disney made an 8-minute short called The Wise Little Hen, which was also the first appearance of Donald Duck.
Who'll help her plant her corn? If Donald Duck has any pluck, he'll help her plant her corn.
Spencer Tracy won consecutive Oscars in the late 30s for his appearances in Captains Courageous and Boys Town. This wouldn't happen again until Tom Hanks won back-to-back Oscars in Philadelphia and Forrest Gump. It would take the development of a new 3-color camera in 1932 to develop Walt Disney's animated talkie Flowers and Trees. In the next year, Disney also released The Three Little Pigs, with its optimistic theme song, Who is Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? Each of the 3 pigs had a distinctive personality.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
In the late 30s, 2 beloved films, The Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind, were 2 films that are still loved by many in this day and age. Special effects processes were advanced by the late 30s, making it possible for many more films to be shot on sets rather than on location. These were some examples on how the cinema was in the 1930s and how it managed to survive even in the Great Depression.